Good morning, friends and Tabernacle family. Our Monday Minute today. Today is Monday, April the 15th. And we come to the thought on relationships. And really, this is a thought that was given yesterday in my Sunday school class. And I thought about it throughout the day yesterday. And this morning, I want to share it with you. Acts chapter number 2. And the thought is on relationships. The thought is on community. The thought is on being connected. And behind that is the thought of the New Testament church. The book of Acts chapter number 2 in verse 42, the Bible says this: "And they continue steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship, in the breaking of bread and in prayer. And fear came upon every soul, and many wonders and signs were done by the apostles. And all that believed were together and had all things common. And they sold their possessions and goods and parted them to all men as every man had need. And they continued daily with one accord in the temple, and breaking bread from house to house, did eat their meat with gladness and singleness of heart, praising God and having favor with all people. And the Lord added to the church daily as such as should be saved." And the thought is that in the body, in the New Testament church, that we should have healthy relationships with other people. One of the things I read this week, it said, no other factor dealing with relationships in life will deal with more stress, create greater fulfillment, lead to more heartache, or arouse more joy. And so we should be in the New Testament church growing in our relationships. Our relationships at church, it gives us or allows us to have friendship. It allows us to bear one another's burdens. It allows us to build a prayer network that we're caring one for another in the matter of prayer. It helps us in the area of godly fellowship or godly relationship. But verse 42 says this: "And they continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship and breaking bread and in prayers." And the thought I want to bring to you today is this: the thought that they were connected and they were committed. They were connected and they were committed. These believers here in the book of Acts. And my question is, are you steadfast to your relationships, or are you committed to your relationships with Christ and those in the New Testament church? We're living in a day where people are uncommitted. And what I want to encourage you or challenge you this week is the relationships in your life, the co-workers, the family, the Sunday school class, that we would on purpose make an investment in those relationships, that we would be mindful that we are praying one for another, that we are caring one for another, that we are a part of their life. As you look at your life, are you committed? Are you connected? Are you involved in growing in those relationships? I think the Lord could use us. He could use our testimony in so many ways if we would just submit to Him and yield to Him. I hope you have a blessed day.